me just sort some things out on my end. Sound like my tutor at college now. Oh, we got a viewer. Decent, boys, decent. That's the heights we're going to be reaching today. One viewer. Zero viewers. You know, we're doing well, boys. We're doing well. Doing well. Oh, we got a viewer now. See, boys, we're climbing up the ranks. We've gone from 0 to 1. Oh, look at us. Trying to get going, man. I want to go to sleep. I want to get this done. I want to go to bed. I'm doing comms on my own tonight as well. So, whoopee me. Well, I guess we're only missing 4 drivers on the grid, so it's a decent grid. We've got a decent grid. And we'll try not to have any screw-ups this week as well. Unlike last week, where we had a very big screw-up. Evening, Josh. How are you, mate? I am not the greatest, not the worst. We move. Life moves. Could be a lot worse, could be a lot better. Just how it is, mate. Just how it is. You gotta move. Need to tidy my room. My room's so messy. Like there's cat litter all over my floor. Every time I take a step, it's just like digs into my foot, and it's really annoying me now. Alright, phone on charge. Right, we should be ready. We should be ready to stream. I should be ready to do my job. Oh, just flex with my assist there. Oh, it's quick flex. Oh, sorry, boys. Audio settings. Turn that down to 4. Alright, who's going to be our first car out on track then, fellas? Or ladies, or whoever, what gender fluid hermicrabs. It is a Racing Point of Wazza. Is it? I think it's Wazza. Who's out on track? It's a racing point, but why can't I see the second racing point? Oh, it's Ice Dreams. There we go. He don't look right in pink, you know. We've always seen him in a yellow Renault, the Banana Mobile. He's outgrown his phrase, you know. We don't watch what he does, or we don't question what he does. We just watch it. He's outgrown it. He's actually improved a lot. Races have got kind of boring since he stopped spinning. You know, when there's a dull point, when no one's within like a second of each other, that's normally when he goes. But he's improved, man. He's improved. He's making my job a lot harder and easier at the same time, depending on how you look at it. Well, he's going to be the first person on track. We've got Dylan, who he should be in the commentary box with me, but the only reason he's racing tonight is because he has another China race on Friday, and this is his practice for it. So, yeah, that's the only reason why I'm doing it on my own tonight. And my other commentator's on Fortnite. And by the way, he's nearly 20. Just putting it out there. What am I getting Discord notification wise? Oh, yeah, oh great. Well, so we'll go on board with live streams, I guess. The pink in link, the link in pink. The great big stinking pink. There we go. The stinking pink. On board with the stinking pink. Oh, we've got L Hamilton. Decent. He wasn't here last week because we forgot to invite him when we restarted the lobby. And Ice Dreams is definitely paused. There's no way that he drives like that. Not having it. Got Jonathan Cox behind him. Should be a front runner in today's race. We've got some new names on the grid. We've got VRL Smithy and IFR Stinson. Yep, Stinson. We've got Optics in first place, the little cow that he is. We've got Ice Dreams though, 2 purple first sectors, guarantee he's never going to get purple again. We've got Dylan behind him, who set a purple sector on the mediums compared to Ice Dream softs. That's just what Dylan does. Dylan is absolutely great at racing and qualifying pace until you tell him to do great, and then he's absolutely horribly. Scissors just on a purple first sector, one of the 2 Hungarians that Alex Ham always chases and never catches. Speaking of the other Hungarian, we've got him on a purple sector 2, coming through the long sweeping right-hander that nobody likes on this game. Ice Dream does a 33.3. Dylan is definitely going to beat down his mediums. Coming around the final corner, it's still a valid lap time. A 1:33.3 goes to a 1:31.1, 2.2 seconds quicker on medium tyres for Dylan. That is a good lap time compared to Ice Dreams, but comparing to Ice Dreams doesn't really do you any favours because he isn't really that quick. Sism now coming around the final corner, and it is a slower lap time than Dylan though, 32.8. So that just proves how good Dylan's lap time was, because he's 2/10 off pole from Zondi, and he's on medium tyres. Oh wait, no, he's 1.2 seconds off. Boys, I'm tired. Don't even like begin to question my thoughts. Broke Gorilla does a 33.4. Alex Hammer 34.1. That's definitely not like him. The little sandbagging cow. Who we got next? Sism goes 4th. Oh wait, did I miss that? No, Scissor. That's the one. Scissor goes a 10th on pole. RRC Optics, a 30.5, goes 3rd place. Said that he's definitely not going to crash, but everyone knows that he will. Jake Lee around the final corner, had his lap time invalidated, so he's going to be starting on a new lap just now. Jonathan Cox coming down the back straight. Callum J. Tyler coming around the final hairpin, to approaching the final corner now to start his final lap time. A lot of finals there. I feel like my English teacher's going to be really mad with the amount of times I used final there. So no one that set a lap time is on a push. We've got Jake Lee who is on a push. Jonathan Cox coming around the final corner now. Oh no, he's coming into the pits. Fair play. VRL Smithy has invalidated his lap time. We've got Wazza, who's just started his lap time, coming through the first corner, which could get very hectic on the first lap. We did see that last time. in the cancelled race that we cancelled because we're absolute bottle jobs and we can't do our jobs properly. And Waz has done a purple first sector and he's nearly outbroke himself. Probably lost about a tenth there. It's still going to be a decent bank time with a purple first sector coming through the downforce needing middle sector. You can always invalidate you can either go too wide there due to like oversteer and you try saving, you just go over that outside curb, or you can just understeer straight off. He's done a personal best middle sector, I think. And now he's come around the sweeper right-hander to the straight where you really don't want any downforce on your car. Jake Lear's done 5th place with a 31.2, sorry, and 2 lap old softs. Yeah, boys. I don't really know what to say. This is why I have a co-commentator, because now I'm just not stunned in silence. Wazza's gone 3rd. Jesus Christ, he's definitely been getting some coaching. I don't believe I don't believe he's like found that improvement himself. He was at the back of the grid, and now he's 5 tenths off pole. Sandbag gang. Yep. Sandbag gang. God, that's hard to say quickly. Sandbag gang. Sandbag gang. Sandbag gang. Sandbag gang. Sandbag gang. Sound like an idiot. Sandbag gang. Sandbag gang. Sandbag gang. Alex, if you don't get back out on that track right now and set a lap time worthy of your pace, aka P3, you're getting kicked from the league, even though this is your last race. IFR Stinson. I've been told to watch out for IFR Stinson. Apparently he's really quick. Callum Jake Tyler's got 8th place. VRL Smithy's still in 7th place. Top 2 is still the Hungarians. As always. Always is the Hungarians. Always is and always will be. Oh, and IFR Stinson has done what I said would happen to somebody. He's got too far on the outside curb. Okay, Dad. Don't call me Dad, Alex. You forgot the Y at the end of that sentence. Or that word. What's Al Hamilton in the game chat for then? 3 viewers. We aren't doing very well tonight, boys, are we? Jonathan Cox, lad. Come on. Put it P3. Sorry, boys. Completely blanked out for a second there. See, that's why I need co-commentator. I'm taking applications, boys. Just literally first person to give me an application, and we're all good. I'll hire you straight away. Who's their lap time? Oh, Optics is retired. Where's that? Oh, out the final corner. Jesus. What a guy. Spinning it at the final corner. Top banter. Top banter. From the 9 viewers! Jesus Christ, we're at 3 a minute ago. Bloody hell. Well, Jonathan Cox has obviously gone fastest. You know, why wouldn't he? By 2 tenths. Of course he went quickest. Well, it seems like our new P3 merchant is now Zondi. Alex, our sandbag gang is on a lap. Ignore the fact that he called me dad in the chat. We don't need to watch that. Dylan has gone second place. Jesus Christ. Scissor's gone. Oh, boys, it's all happening. What? Scissor's just gone first by a tenth. Dylan's in third by 2/10. Jesus Christ, what a lad. Look at him. He's probably so happy himself right now. He's probably swearing to himself in Dutch and, like, it's joyous. Right, okay. Need to stay on it, I need to remember that I'm alone tonight, so. Well, right, boys, what's happening down this back straight then, yeah? What's happening? What's happening here? Yeah? Jake's just overtaking you all and he's not even on a lap. Tell you who is on a lap though behind you. Ice Streams. The Mercedes of Callum J. Tyler got out of the way, and iStreams has completely bottled it. Because that's what iStreams does. Right then. Alex Ham improved to 9th place. Still sandbagging, as we can clearly see. Sism now coming up to the final corner 1.2 seconds quicker. This would roughly put him in the top 10. As he comes to the line, oh, it's 7th place for the absolute lad. 2/10 off 6th place. RRC up 6, who isn't going to be setting another lap time because it's an absolute bottle job and span at the last corner. Seriously, who even likes that guy? We've got Extremis now coming down the back straight at 51.2. Not the quickest sector, not the slowest. Coming to the final 2 corners now. The hairpin that you can never get the braking zone right. You either go too late or too early. That's the one. Now coming to the final corner, which is the worst corner on this entire track. And now he approaches the line for probably the slowest lap time of the entire session. Oh, it's 7th to be fair to him. Boys, right, what's happening? Top 5 are still all in the pits. So's, well, Optics isn't really in the pits. He's in the barrier. He's dead, isn't he? You know, kind of wasted someone's time. Well, yeah, mine. Commentating on his lap. Who's just gone past? Dylan, let's go. Dylan, lad. P11 strategy master plan. Well, Alex, you're not even in 11th anymore. you're not even in 11th, lad. P11 strategy plan isn't even in P11. Alex, you could actually get pole, you know. Look, right, there's some random Dutch kid that absolutely no one likes on P3. Huh? He's on your spot, your turf. You're just gonna let that go. You're just gonna let that slide. You've changed, man. You've become a bit of a snowflake considering it's your last race. You don't want to have gained the nickname Snowflake Alex in your last race, do you? Alex the Snowflake. Anyway, IFR Stinson coming around the final corner. Oh, no, nearly did an Optics. And he comes to the line. Jesus H. Christ. Boys, what do we do with that? What do we do with the guy that's just gone 7/10 quicker than anybody else? Like, good lap and everything. But what do we do? It's not fair. He's just going to shoot off into the distance now. Alex, bless him, is in P13. His P11 master plan's gone to hell, and it's not even started the race yet. 2 minutes left. Scissors just come out on track. Jonathan Cox isn't going to be out on track, I don't think. Or he might, yeah, he'll probably have time to be fair. Dylan isn't going to get pole. I have no faith in him at all. He's probably listening to me right now. Dylan's, you're nonce, mate. What's happening then? What's happening? Top 6 are all out on track, although Stinson isn't going to be setting another lap time, I don't think, unless on a recharge lap. Which would be kind of genius, you know? Oh my god, I'm so tired. Is he on a recharge lap or is he on an in lap? Recharger in lap, recharger in lap. He's on an in lap, so Stinson won't be setting another lap time. Who's on a lap time then? Jake Lee, who's span. How's he ended up there? Ah, that's impressive to be fair. Oh, Callum J. Tyler at turn 1 on his out lap. And I don't think he's going to be able to make it to the start finish line now. So that's Callum's qualifying over. iStreams is retired from the session. That's in the pit lane. Alex Ham's P11 strategy is going to go to hell again. Stinson's been disqualified. How's he been disqualified then, boys? What have we done? How have we got the fastest man ever to grace the league disqualified? Yeah. What have you done? I reckon it was Broke Gorilla. I reckon it was him. Or actually, if he's listening to me right now, he's gonna screw up this final corner. Absolutely screw it up. Yep. Callum J. Tyler's crashed on track. We're gonna go on board with Dylan actually, because he's just going past. Yeah, he's just gone a little bit too wide. Any chance the game volume could be turned up? Can barely hear the cars on stream. Yeah, I can. Why'd you message me that? Mikey lad. There we go. There we go. Well, Stinson was parked in a slow location or dangerous location apparently. I don't know, boys. A 29, like we don't even have a purple lap time at the top now because that was the fastest drivers in the last place because he got disqualified. How have we got disqualified? I don't know. But Scissor is marginally quicker than his favorite lap. His favorite lap time, his quickest lap time. Coming to the final corner now. His heart's going to be beating. I know mine bloody would. Zondi isn't going to be setting another lap time. He has run out of time to get to the grid. Scissor goes marginally quicker, just 2/10. Dylan's the next car to be crossing the line. Dylan is just over a 10th off pole position. Jonathan Cox now a 10th quicker in the first sector. That's going to get him on the front row of the grid. It all depends on this middle and final sector. He's got a car ahead of him, the Mercedes of Extremis. Jonathan Cox is slow in the middle sector and he's screwed up his braking zone for the first corner of this last sector. He is the last person in the top 5 to set a lap time. We're going to go on board with Extremist, who is 3/10 quicker, but I believe has screwed up his lap time just a little bit. Sism now coming to the final corner. His lap time's invalidated. Alex Ham, 8/10 up on his time. That would make him just inside the top 10. I'm not sure. China's his greatest track, absolutely attacking that final corner. It's not going to be pole, but it is going to be 6th place for the P3 Merchant. He's kind of ruined his own name there. Extremist then comes to the line, goes 7th place, and Jonathan Cox 300ths off pole position. And ladies and gentlemen, your grid order. Dylan screwed up in the second to last corner. Went from 3.5 tenths to 1/10. That would have got you pole, lad. That would have got you pole. Alex, this track. Yeah, this track is horrible, mate. I'll give you that. P6 Merchant. You'll always be the P3 Merchant. You will find a way to finish 3rd in this race, and it will go all over your YouTube channel. How I finished third for the 10th time. No, not 10th. Surely it's not 10th. Got the stream up on the TV, boys. I'm on Mikey's TV. Hi. Null boy for the win. Wazza will bin it. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh boys, I need a co-commentator. I need a co-commentator. I'm really bored. 3rd sector is killing. Dylan, just stop moaning, mate. We'll just stop moaning. In fact, no. Keep moaning now, because the more you don't moan now, is the more I'm gonna get in my ear after this. So just get whatever you need out your system. No, Dylan, no, no, stay away from me. Stay away. You're not coming anywhere near me or this stream. Okay? Stay away. Win the race. In fact, no, you probably won't win the race. No boy's going to win this race, isn't he? Oh no, it was Wazza. Wazza's going to win the race and no boy's going to bin it. Probably both of them are going to bin it, to be fair. They'll probably crash into each other, knowing them. MC Mikey. MC Mikey. Let me message my co-commentator, see what he's doing. I'm not sure I should read what I'm going to message him out loud. Hey, step bro, are you stuck or something? I need your infinite wisdom in the comms box, you hairy mongoose. Kiss kiss. Right, so our grid order. IFR Stinson didn't even start in last place. That's L Hamilton, the boy, the man that we forgot last week. Right, boys. No boy on hard tyres. Definitely gonna bottle it on those hard tyres. Definitely bottling it. I reckon Waz is on for a podium though. I'm not sure we'll get the win. The two Hungarians are too strong. They're in 4th and 1st right now. So I think this is Scissor's first pole position, which is decent from the lad. And Dylan, in his first proper race for MPHL, has put it 3rd place. And the only reason he's taking this seriously is for practice for a race he has on Friday. Smith has left the session. Where's he? 14th. Okay, I guess we're not missing much from 14th. He's probably listening to this right now. Really sorry, Smithy. You are a valued member of this grid, whoever you are. Right, the Ferraris of Sisson and Jonathan Cox, 2nd and 9th. Don't know why I mentioned the Ferraris. The Ferrari livery looks ugly this season, boys. I just want to say, boys and ladies. In fact, if I'm on TV, then that means there's probably like some ladies about. Yeah, humans, guys. Should I say guys? I don't know, boys. Guys, humans. Right. We're on board with L Hamilton, who's approaching the final grid slot. I'm not going to do my Crofty impression. I'm not going to do my Maury Walker impression. And every time something happens, go, ow, 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 and do what, like, I was victim to it as well. Like when you commentate like your first few races, everything that happens, you just go, oh, wow, wow. So yeah, I'm not gonna fall for that. I'm just gonna be like, whoa, Jonathan Cox and Scissor have crashed. Wow. Melodramatic, boys. Are we actually? Is the glitch not happening this week? I don't want to. Oh, the glitch hasn't happened. They're away. Scissor's got a brilliant start. There's 3 wide. Zondi on the inside, Dylan on the outside. Dylan has jumped Jonathan Cox into 2nd place, but Zondi on the inside has grabbed it. Jonathan Cox is down into 5th place, and our P3 merchant finds him on board with Scissor as he exits the final corner. This rearview mirror is full of it. We'll go on board with Dylan now. Looking further back, I think there's more contact with the other Ferrari of Scissor. IFR Stinson in 12th place, making a brilliant start. Zondi having a look down the inside of Dylan on the soft tyres. Dylan defending his position now. Jonathan Cox getting a nice little look as Zondi loses the rear end. Alex Ham goes up 1 position on his first lap of his final race. Waz has gone down 1 position. Our predicted race winner by Mikey, I'm on his TV now, so I'm doing my best commentator voice saying Callum J. Tyler's in last place, No Boys in 16th, told you he'd bottle it on those hard tyres. RRC Optics has lost a little bit of time there on the exit of that corner. Sism, who might have made a little bit of contact with Broke Gorilla, as IFR Stinson has a little look. He's in a Renault Sandwich currently. Out front though, Dylan has nearly got a second gap to first place in front of him, and Zondi is challenging him. Zondi's got overtaken, able to set 3 yellow flag. Ice streams a span. We don't question what he does, we just watch. As Zondi having a look in the braking zone now, he's disabled his overtake, disabled his ERS. Alex falling a little bit back from 4th place. Jonathan Cox and Wazza getting very close to Alex now as well. RSC Optics not letting him go. Everyone is pretty close. The closest battle IFR Stinson as Broke Gorilla loses the rear end, and Stinson has gone from 16th into 10th place. What a first lap from the newbie as Broke Gorilla goes a little bit wide, and is just going to give his teammate Jake Lee some inspiration. I've got an image from Mike that's been sent to me. Why has everyone got a 2-second gap? No one. What's happened? Why is Scissor's not in 15th, boys? Scissor just isn't in 15th. And boys, what's happening to the leaderboard? Boy, what's happening to the leaderboards? Oh, Zondi span. Oh, I didn't even notice that because the leaderboard, Zondi is span from 3rd place. Maybe some contact with Dylan, but he's span now. Jonathan Cox in 3rd place, and our 3rd place Merchant is nearly in there. He's nearly in 3rd place. He's got one more to go. Oh, it's just a little bit of a lock up there, and Jonathan Cox now getting very close to Dylan. Dylan keep closing that gap to Scissor just by half a tenth. He's keeping there, but he loses the rear end just a little bit. Sorry boys, Jonathan Cox has got a little bit less ERS, but now he's going to have DRS users to his advantage. No, he's not. It's lap 2. Don't know why it's pigged the noise for me then. And he battles further back. The timing screens are screwed as IFR Stinson has a look on Sism. Locks up, nearly hits him. Sism goes a little bit wide himself. The gap out front extending to 1.5 seconds, 3/10 between Dylan and Jonathan Cox. On board with IFR Stinson. He's going to choose the inside line on the medium tyres, and it's going to be a move for 8th place. Sism going to hang around the outside of the grippier soft tyres, but IFR Stinson with absolute skill and precision puts it up into 8th place. Let's see if the timing screens work now. There we go boys, timing screens are back. Let's go. Wazza currently chasing down Alex Ham. Alex 44. P3 Merchant. He will find a way to get P3. He has to. Any battles further back? Let's pay some attention to the back. Alright, there's all our attention gone. Out front. Out front. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Keep it quick pace, quick pace, quick pace. Alex Ham. Nothing happened. Oh, Broke Gorilla. What's happened to Broke Gorilla? He's lost some positions, just gaining some momentum back again. I feel like there was a little bit of contact between him and Smithy. L. Hamilton in a world of his own, 11th place right now. Jake Lee getting very close to Sism. IFR Stinson getting very close to Extremis. Going to go on board with IFR Stinson here. The closer he can get to first place when he does his pit stop, the better. He can do a 1-stop. I'm not sure Scissor can do a first stop. Wazza's overtaken Alex Ham down the main straight. Dylan getting very close with Jonathan Cox. We're going to go on board with Jonathan Cox as we go down the main straight. DRS enabled, but it's not very long. It's not a very long straight. Dylan's struggling with exit there. Jonathan Cox not going to be used. Oh, he is using his overtake. Is he going to commit? It's going to have to be a big commitment if he goes for it. And oh, he just runs out of room. Stinson gets the fastest lap. There's a little bit of a gap forming between Stinson and Sism. Oh, as Jonathan Cox had a little bit of a look, but Dylan squeezed him. There wasn't really a gap there, but it wasn't really Dylan's fault for squeezing him. RRC Optics getting very close to Alex Ham for 5th place as well. Extremis just a little bit further back, getting pressurized from Stinson. Stinson's having a look at the overtake here. He's going to go for the outside line. This is brave. 100-meter braking board, wraps around the outside, leaves enough room on the apex, and still gets Extremis. RRC Optics getting very close with Alex. A little bit of contact there. The two Alfa Romeos converging on each other. One started 16th, one started 6th. Now that they're now in the fight for P5. Come on, Wazza and no boy. Wazza's in the fight for a podium here. He's pulling away from Alex, but he goes a little bit wide. That's going to be a warning. He's nearly out of ERS as well. He needs to save ERS. If you can hear me, someone get in contact with that man. He'd save ERS. Jonathan Cox getting very close to Dylan now. He's going to be making the overtake down this straight. He's going to have DRS, but is he going to commit to it? Knowing that there's a DRS straight down the main straight, and Dylan is one of the most committed drivers I have ever had the pleasure of not racing against. I've raced against him. He's absolutely horrible. Stinson now having a look at optics. Alex defends the inside line. This is going to be on Alex's YouTube channel if he outbrakes him. He does outbrake optics. There's spin in the final corner. Callum J. Tyler has spun at the exit of that fast right-hander. There's a full safety car, and Alex defended that position just in time. And Dylan timed that to perfection. He's got a 5-second penalty for a collision with Jonathan Cox that might be removed. Wazza is pitting, Alex is pitting, Optics, Extremis, Scissor. The big losers are Jonathan Cox and Scissor. Stinson is a huge winner out of this. He's ahead of everybody, but if everybody behind him comes in for medium tyres, they can do a one-stop. And Stinson, to be fair, now that I think about it, Stinson is losing out here. And breathe. Now I can breathe. We've got a lot more hard tyres than I was thinking we were going to get. They're going to go hard, soft. I think this ideal strategy would be medium from now, because you've already been on the soft boys. Ladies, things, gender fluid hermicrabs. Zondi is pitted again. This is exactly what Zondi wanted. Yeah, boys, that's it. That's all I can commentate for now. Not really much else to commentate. MC Mikey. MC Mikey. MC Mikey.
How tall are you? Mediocre?
I don't know why that's funny to me. Oh, Scissor's pitted. Oh yeah, everyone's pitted. So Stinson's out in front now with Hamilton, Broke, Gorilla and Nell. But Nellboy, he's in 4th, boys. He hasn't binned it yet. He's in 4th. He's definitely gonna bin it. Definitely, 100%, boys. There's no like feasible way that I can. There's no like future I can see where he doesn't bin it. Alex Han is in theoretical 1st place right now. Scissor's down in 15th and Jonathan Cox is in 17th. So Alex is in provisional 1st place once pit stops are had. Alex is in a very good position to win his 2nd race and his last race for MPH before he moves on to college stuff. A very noble way to leave. Who's GFO Lex 16 GR? Well, boys, we've attracted a Leclerc fan. We've attracted a Leclerc fan into the lobby. Where's my boy Dylan? Dylan's in 9th place. Safety car's in this lap, boys. Oh, hasn't nearly binned it into the back of Alex. I could tell Mikey was probably looking down at his phone at that point. Looks up and says, "Oh, what's it?" And then, you know. Or he was just watching and then he's just winced like, ugh! I'd probably do the first one, to be honest. I get very bored very quickly. What am I chatting about? Zondi's got a penalty. Let's have a look at penalties whilst got a chance, actually. Zondi has a 5-second penalty. That's probably going to get removed after the race. Broke Gorilla and Ice Streams have 3-second penalties each. Nothing new there. They always have those kind of penalties. Sorry for coughing the mic. And Stinson is doing our safety car restart. His first race and his first safety car restart for MPH. Wednesday Night Racing. MC Mikey. MC Mikey. Right. Enough messing about. Oh, there's definitely going to be some contact here, boys. There's no way we keep this clean. There's absolutely no way. Oh, boys. Oh, Stinson's got a very good getaway. I think there's a little bit of a spin back there. It's Optics. Of course it's Optics. He always manages to bottle it somewhere or another. Ice Stream's getting very close to Noboy. And the two members of the Wolfpack are going to crash. Noboy leaves in the room. Noboy probably backed out a little bit there. Oh, he's also letting Alex by as well. Well, he hasn't crashed, but he's kind of bottled it. Oh, further back, Wazza and Dylan getting kind of tasty on the hard tyres. 1 lap old, Nelboy and 6 lap old hards. Out front, Stetson has already put a 1.5 second gap out to the Haas of Elhampton. The other Haas of Dylan challenging the racing point of Wazza into turn 4. Further back, Zondi is pitting for more mediums. Told you we won't be able to keep it clean, boys. Zondi having an absolute nightmare of a race, and his championship is taking a hit, boys. Stinson already 1.6 seconds out in front, and Alex and Ice Streams getting very close with each other. Alex has managed to go right around the outside. Ice Streams tried for the switchback, but no, he can't do it. That's my move and my move only. Alex Ham looking for top 3 potential now. Could it be an Alfa Romeo 1-2, boys? Alex Ham finishes off his he's finishing off his MPH campaign with a podium as Broke Gorilla bottles it on the outside curve. Very easily done there, to be fair. And Alex Ham now in 3rd place, but Broke Gorilla coming back at the Alfa Romeo. The runner shoots up into 3rd place. On board with Alex Ham. Ice Stream's coming back at him as well now, but he's not going to have the chance to get close enough. Wazza having a look at Nelboy. Wazza nearly out braking one of his best mates. Optics and Jonathan Cox going side by side into the braking zone. Scissor nearly ran into the back of Smithy. We're going to stay on board with this because it's probably the most interesting battle we've got out on track. Optics in 15th place. Callum J. Tyler at the back of this train got the best view, and Smithy losing a bit of traction on the outside curve, and now overtakes are happening all around him. Is his teammate going to get past him? I'm not quite sure. Smithy challenging Jonathan Cox though. Smithy dives it on the inside. There's a little bit of contact. He keeps it just clean enough. And Optics has appeared out of absolutely nowhere. Jonathan Cox did a Red Bull sandwich, and Optics has made a brilliant overtake. Further fronting on, Broke Gorilla and Ice Stream side by side. Ice Stream's keeping it around the outside. Broke Gorilla not leaving him any room. The two people with the only penalties on track right now. They're going to go side by side through the sweeping left-handers. Broke Gorilla goes for the outside line, and he's not going to find it on board with Wazza. Is he going to find a way to get past the Renault now? I'm not quite sure. There's a gap there forming. Dylan waiting patiently as well. Noboy falling back a little bit. Extremist hot on his heels. Jake Lee on a world of his own at the moment. Scissor currently trying to recover his race in 12th place. Jonathan Cox having a look at Optics. No, he's going to wait for the main straight. And further back, it's Zondi, 29 seconds away from the furthest car. Or the car in front of him, sorry. As we're going to go back on board with Wazza, because he's chasing down Broke Gorilla. Jonathan Cox has got a 3-second penalty. It's all happening further back. Scissor and Optics. We'll go on board with Optics as Jake and Noboy go side by side. Sism had to look on the inside of Scissor, and Optics gets a switchback on him. Sism now, but it's not going to materialise into anything. On board with Jonathan Cox, who's kind of falling back into one of his own as he goes a little bit wide. He's got front wing damage, because that certainly looked very understeery for the Ferrari there. That should be out front right now. Smithy having a look, and Callum J. Tyler trying to get back into the fight as well. Broke Gorilla getting very close and very feisty. Dylan having a look at Wazza. There's nearly contact. These guys running so close front wing wise. If we were running simulation damage, these guys would be screwed. Further back, Scissor goes right around the outside of Noboy, whereas Optics in this is just a little bit too far back. He's got pressure from Scissor, and then his teammate Jonathan Cox, who just goes a little bit wide, and Smithy's having a look here on the man who was on 2nd place on the grid, and he does have front wing damage. He does, Jonathan Cox. Smithy backs out of it for some reason. He had the move probably done, but he's still got the inside line. on second place when he's currently fighting for 14th on the grid. He gets the move done as Jonathan Cox keeps his 14th place on the grid. Further out in front, No Boy loses a little bit of traction on the edge curb, and Alex Ham getting very close to second place here. If he's going to have DRS on the straight, this is going to be an Alfa Romeo 1-2. Further back there is fighting, and Wazza and Broke Gorilla go side by side. Dylan get very close to them as well. Broke Gorilla loses traction on the outside curb, nearly loses it, manages to save it though. Broke Gorilla pulls out behind the rear wing of Wazza. Gets the move through, and they go very close, and Dylan having a look now. Is he going to put it down the inside of Wazza? No, he's going to be sent to pull and wait. Broke Gorilla out, breaks himself, and Dylan's going to go for the switchback and gets both of them at the same time. Extremist also overtaking Wazza now as well. Wazza losing 3 places there. Wazza hits the rear of Extremist, so Extremist work a little bit early. Again, Broke Gorilla loses traction on the edge curve. Alex Hammer's overtaken Old Hamilton for second place. Ice Stream's in a world of his own now due to this battling, as Dylan has got past everyone from 8th to 5th. And Wazza is the big loser here, going from 5th to 8th as Extremist and Broke Gorilla make contact. Broke Gorilla nearly loses the rear end due to the contact, and Jake Lee also getting involved now. Scissor caught up as well. Scissor goes down the inside of Jake Lee, and it's a solid move there from the Alpha Tauri. His other Alpha Tauri teammate is not in the race. I'm absolutely chatting nothing there. Jonathan Cox and VRL Smith is coming to the pits. That means Zondi does have a little bit of company at the back of the grid as Jake Lee loses a little bit of traction. Now we go side by side with Optics with the sweeping left and right handers. Optics get the move done on board with Scissor as he has a little bit of a look at Wazza. Extremist getting very close to Broke Gorilla now as well. Boys, I'm struggling for breath. I need a co-commentator. Extremist fighting for P6. The battling on this grid is amazing. Sector 3 yellow flag. Jake Lee has gone straight on. Maybe some contact. I'm seeing a full front wing, so probably not contact as No Boy and RRC Optics go side by side. Further up ahead, Broke Gorilla has been overtaken by Extremist. He's out of VRS, is the Renault. Further ahead again. Oh my god. Wazza sends it down the inside. And now Scissor side by side with Wazza. Scissor's got the move done as well. Broke Gorilla comes into the pits on 9-lap old mediums. Front wing damage from that dive bomb from Wazza. Not the most sensible move he's ever done. His ice streams goes a little bit wide, and Dylan has a look at him, and Dylan gets past him. Maybe some contact. That was very wide from ice streams. On board with him now, 10-lap old mediums. Not an excuse to Stinson's out in front on 10-lap old mediums. Dylan in 4th place. Alfa Romeo 1-2. Haas 3-4. Needs to get Dylan a permanent seat. Further back, Broke Gorilla side by side with Jonathan Cox out of the pits lane. Jonathan Cox gets the move done. And now I think we're returning to a little bit of normality and peace. And I can finally breathe. Because I barely breathed. And I like breathing. Breathing is nice. Moving on. Extremist. Having a look for P5. Ice Stream takes a very wide line. Ice Stream goes off the track, could easily spit out onto the track. There he goes onto the grass again, and now the racing points are going to get very close as well. Wazza, having done the dive bomb last lap, overtakes his teammate Scissor. Having a look at Extremist, he's going to go for a switchback line here to set himself up for the main straight. Dylan extending his gap. Stinson is in the pits on 10-lap old mediums. That will promote Scissor to 5th place, but I have a feeling it will be 4th by the end of this straight as he activates overtake and DRS. Puts it around the outside. He's going to have to do it at the apex of turn 1 as well. He's done it P4 for Scissor. Dylan is now in podium place, and Alex Ham leads his final race for MPHL before he becomes a reserve driver. Heartfelt stories, boys. No Boy and Sism getting quite close. Oh, hello. There's a racing point in a fight with a McLaren here. My God, that was a ballsy move. Nice little setup you've got there, Mikey. LED lights behind the TV, yeah, not bad. Not a bad setup. Oh my God, Dylan. Come on, lad, you can do it. He just needs to save the RS. The race is kind of getting boring now. The gaps are extending. Nothing's really happening. We've wasted all of our good racing tokens on the first few laps. Now the second half of the race is going to be boring. I'm going to leave it on this for now. We'll watch Alex do a lap. The P3 merchant currently leading the race. Oh, Bro Gorilla is retired. On track! And a safety car! Oh yeah, he's been that into the wall. He's so done that on purpose. I'm sorry, but there's no way he's ended up in that barrier like that on accident. Alex Hamilton's pitting. Now Hamilton should definitely pit on 12 lap old mediums. And I've just realised that yet again Stinson has been screwed over by the safety car. If he waited one more lap, he'd have been good, lads. He'd have been good. I'm pretty sure he'll come out in first place still, though. To be fair, Sism has got 3 seconds worth of penalties in the pit lane somehow. On board with Alex Ham, he's not going to get out in time, so Stinson does resume in the race lead, and Alex is going to come out in theoretical second place. So Alex, he's on for the win here. Oh, Brooker isn't very happy in the Discord. I'll let that one simmer for a bit. He's very mad at Wazza for the dive bomb. Can't blame him. Can't blame him. I'd be mad as well. Right. So, could they go to the end on these medium tyres? 14 laps. Oh, it's close. I mean, the maximum we've seen someone do is 12 laps. So to push it to 14 is really asking something. But if anyone can do it, this league can. Bunch of quality drivers. Absolute quality. And if it was me on that grid, I'd be winning the race. I'd be on soft tyres, and I'd take soft tyres the entire race because I'm just that good. Dylan, lad! Dylan, you've let me down. I'm not sure whether I should answer to Broke Gorilla's message. Oh my God, Alex is off the track. MC Mikey. I watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles the other day. I put a ha 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 in the Discord, and I think everyone's taken it as like sarcasm. It wasn't meant as sarcasm, it was genuinely meant as like a laughing thing, but I think people have taken it as sarcasm. I didn't mean it as sarcasm, boys. I know I'm sarcastic a lot of time, but that wasn't meant to be sarcastic. I mean, yeah, I don't know what to do now. Waz is basically screwed because he's not getting to the end on those tyres. Dylan and Optics are doing Dylan and Optics things. Optics has managed to get past Dylan. I can tell it's that way around because Dylan's fuming. I can tell by the way he drives. Oh, boys, I don't know what to say now. I'm really happy with myself. I've commentated this entire race on my own. It's the bits where no one's within a second of each other. And the safety cars. They're the horrible bits. Wait, safety car come in. Boys, I'm really sorry I missed that. Who's coming to the pits? Stinson is coming to the pits. So Alex is in the lead of the race. Oh no, he's made contact. Please don't say he's got front wing damage. Okay, he's got away with it. He's down the inside of Wazza. Alex needs to win his final race. Alex needs to win his final race. It has to be. Oh, he's getting pushed right around the outside by Wazza. There's 3 wide coming into turn 4 now. Wazza right around the outside. Alex has got the move done for the leader race. Go, boy. Drive. Drive like you've never driven before. Wazza's bottled it. For God's sake. Alex, I need to defend for 13 laps to win his final race of MPH. It needs to happen. It absolutely has to happen. Al Hamilton in 3rd place in a very strong position for a podium as well. Extremist for his 2nd podium. Dylan is on for a very good result. It was all blown open with Stinson having to come into the pits and Wazza, the main back marker in the front of everybody, spinning. So it is up to people on the grid if they want to win this race or not. They have to fight for it. Scissor in 1st place has got past everyone. iStreams has spanned further back as well. There's fighting. Extremist who's going to wrap it round the outside. Goes for the switchback. Dylan makes contact with him. A little bit of contact there. It's Sism in 6th place. Jonathan Cox isn't even in the points. Zondi has only just got in the points. On board with Alex Ham. Is he close enough to remake the move on Scissor? No. He's not close enough. I feel like the dream's over. Extremist having a look at L Hamilton. Optics get past Sism around the outside. That's a very good move from the Red Bull there. A little bit of contact between L Hamilton and Extremist. Nullboy having a look at Sism as well. Further back, iStream's recovering from his spin. Wazza trying to chase down Callum J. Tyler. He's gone from 1st to 12th in 1 lap. Very decent from him there. That's got to be a record. Further back, the fastest man in the lobby is 16.5 seconds behind the car in front of him. Something happened behind that safety car, of which we do not know, but we will find out. We just need... Right, Scissor. Right. We need Scissor to spin so Alex can win the race. Alex needs to win the race. Optics chasing down Dylan. This could be fireworks. Dylan won't want to lose this place. Everyone's so close to each other. It's like the race has just started. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Extremist in the slipstream of L Hamilton. Further ahead, Alex Hamilton Is the move going to be done in the braking zone? Alex helping him out, blocking the braking zone. Alex looks up, Extremis wraps around the outside of El Hamilton. On board with El Hamilton now. Has he got the room? No, he's had to concede. And Extremist in third place, chasing down second place now. Dylan in fifth place, getting chased down by Optics. On board with Zondi, who's trying to get past Nullboy right in the slipstream. Oh, they made contact. Jonathan Cox with the fastest lap. Zondi puts it down the inside. Nullboy not giving him any room. They make contact. Zondi's race goes from bad to worse as now Jonathan Cox has overtaken him. I really put too much emphasis on that Cox. I'm just going to say John now. Big John. Was further out in front. El Hamilton getting very close with his teammate Dylan. This is a battle for second place. It's tossing up our P3 Merchant in second place right now, really feeling the nerves on those hard tyres. He's going to have a lot of tyre life at the end of the race, but for now it's a sitting duck among the medium tyre runners. Scissor and Optics. Optics has spun. Optics has made contact with somebody else, span on his own, but he's in 10th place now. Scissor moves up to 6th place, and out front, Extremis has got past Alex, but Alex is going to have DRS down the main straight. Alex is a big brain boy, big smart. Looking further back, Zondi getting very close to Nullboy. The two made contact, set to 3, yellow flag. It's Wazza. He's dangerous, and he's liable to kill you if you don't stay away from him. Zondi has been finally overtaken Nullboy. Further out in front, the two Hasses are going side by side. Dylan and El Hamilton, they're going to go side by side through the final corner. This could really end in tears, but Dylan has got the move done. Fair play to the two Hasses, playing it fair. Sism now in the slipstream of El Hamilton as well. Livestreams just spun at the back. The two racing points have span in the span of about 3 corners. Fair play. Sism having a look at El Hamilton. He's going to go for a switchback line here. Is he? No. El Hamilton covers the lines. Zondi has a look down the inside of the Ferrari now as well. Jonathan Cox has had an issue as Zondi's got past him as well. The two Ferraris behind the McLaren. Zondi gets an all loose rear end out of that corner, but manages to keep the car facing forward. Alex losing time here. He's losing time. He's probably not going to be on the podium after this because Dylan is right behind him as well. And Dylan doesn't like people on the hard tyres. I remember once in a league race, me and Dylan, he was on new softs, I was on old hards. I held him up for like 10 laps and ended up finishing like 1 second behind him. Yeah, he wasn't very happy that I was actually good at the game and he couldn't get past me. Thing, boys, I'm actually good at this game. I just like commentating as well. People think that people who commentate are bad at the game. No, I'm actually quite decent, if I do say so myself. Alex Ham. Is he going to have DRS here? He is, but he is absolutely nowhere near Extremist. Who is near Alex though is FR Dylan, as he's going to have a look down the inside. Not really any room there. Dylan on the fresh and medium tyres. El Hamilton in 5th place. Dylan getting very close. Zondi and Jonathan Cox getting very close with each other as well. Further back, Optics trying to recover from his spin. Nearly makes contact with Nullboy. As Alex has been overtaken by Dylan into turn 1. El Hamilton holding up Zondi and Jonathan Cox. Jonathan Cox looking for a way to get past his championship rival. He's going to go around the outside is Zondi, and now Jonathan Cox. Zondi is side by side. This is the kind of battle we've been wanting. A midfield battle from the two. Oh, this side by side. Jonathan Cox is going to have the inside line. We'll go on board with Zondi. Is he going to take the outside line? He's shoving him right to the inside. There's so much contact happening. Jake Lee has crashed out of the session. There could be a safety car for that, and there is a virtual safety car, and Zondi just got past Jonathan Cox. Oh wait, Extremist is man, is he? Oh no. Extremist is on for P2 now. That's a good result. That is a good result. Alex isn't even on the podium anymore on those hard tyres. Those hard tyres might end up coming good. They might come good. Hopefully. We need this boy on the podium at least. At least 3rd place. If the P3 Merchant finished his career in 3rd place, I think that would be a solid way to go. Oh, Alex! Alex has got a drive-through, for God's sake, Alex! We believe you are the chosen one! No! Oh, Alex, Alex, Alex. That's making it onto the YouTube channel. Anyway, Jonathan Cox and Zondi. The two Alpha. I just want to point out, boys, the two Alfa Romeos have gone from first to last. And Jonathan Cox having a look down the inside, makes a little bit of contact. That's pretty good move, to be fair. The two Alfa Romeos have gone from first and second to last and second to last. Ladies and gentlemen, MPH. Anything can happen. As proved by Extremis in second place. Nobody saw that coming. No, just like I didn't see Dylan actually holding his position for once. I thought he'd be out of the race by now. And Nellboy, look! Wazza was predicted to win the race. And Nellboy crashed. Look how it is now. Nellboy's ahead of Wazza. You just don't know, boys, do you? You just don't know. Sism having a look at El Hamilton before DRS had even been activated on his car, but El Hamilton has got ERS to defend as well. Zondi having a look back at Jonathan Cox, having a little bit of a look down the inside. He's got 8 laps to try and make the move go and stick. Hamilton and Sism getting quite close as well. Come around the final corner on board with Zondi now, trying to find a gap to Jonathan Cox. Jonathan Cox does have that penalty though, so Zondi theoretically could stay there, and so does Dylan ahead of him. So Zondi is currently on for a podium. Dylan needs to get past Extremist and get gone, but that is very much easier said than done. Extremist is not easy to get past, and putting a gap on Zondi isn't easy to do either. Alex! Alex is doing donuts for his final race. I feel like we should get him into the party. If he retires in the pit lane, I'll get him into the party. What an absolute lad! Shame it didn't go his way. You know, it really is a shame. He deserved to win. I just invite him to the party. Oh, wait, no, is he not retired? Oh, boys, he's going for fastest lap. Yes. There's not really much happening on the track at the minute, so we'll stay on board with Alex. Oh wait, no, is Zondi having a look at John? No, he isn't. Yeah, nothing's happening. Right, back on board with Alex. Pay the man the respect that he deserves. Currently having a look at the gap, seeing if I'm like missing anything. I'm not really missing anything. Nothing's really happening. Good old Alex. We're gonna miss him. He probably won't even get fastest lap, you know. Oh, an overtake. Optics on Sism. Told you I'd missed something. Optics trying to have a look around the outside, and oh my god, that is a move. What a move. Fair play. Oh, Dylan's got to have Extremist here. John's closed in on him as well, so is Zondi. The battle for P2 is intensifying. Extremist is absolutely... Oh, no, Dylan! Dylan, keep it on the track, mate. Keep on the track. He's so slow out of that corner due to that slipping off the track. And now Dylan aggressively defends the inside line and switches across Jonathan Cox. That's kind of naughty. Keeps the position though. That was kind of naughty. Sism and Nellboy going side by side through the chicane. We're going to stay on board with Jonathan Cox. This is probably going to be an overtake into turn 1. Dylan's got DRS though. He's aggressively defending the line. He's going to shove it to the outside again. This is really naughty from Dylan. Nikita Mazepin as Jonathan Cox goes right around the outside. If he makes this move, it's going to be good. He just doesn't. There's slight contact to Dylan. There's been spun. Oh no, Dylan has been spun round. Dylan has not been spun round. Don't panic here. Right, so nothing else is happening. On board with Alex. Oh wait, John's getting very close. Oh my boys, what's happening here? There's a four-way battle for second, a three-way battle for seventh, and L. Hamilton's in the middle of it. 3 seconds to either car. Nice. Well, Jonathan Cox has got a horrible exit. Alex Ham gets the fastest lap on the final race of his season, of his career in MPH. Jonathan gets it, and boys, I'm gone. John gets a bad exit out of that corner, but Zondi not able to capitalise on it. We'll go on board with Nullboy, and he moves sector 3, yellow flag. It's Stinson. Stinson has spun. The two Alfa Romeos have gone from first and second to last and second to last. So, yeah, good. Absolute class. What's that? Oh, optics. And Hamilton. I love going side by side through that corner. It's so fun. Like, even if you're on the inside or the outside, going side by side through that corner is so fun. Everyone's struggling for traction. The medium tyres are slowly fading. At the moment, Zondi is going to be on the podium. Zondi doesn't need to overtake anybody because the penalties ahead of him. He's going to get third place. So it all depends on if John can overtake Dylan in extremis and then put some time on the cars that he's currently fighting with. He can't afford to be fighting with them. We'll go on board and we'll stay on board with Jonathan Cox, so we'll go off board. Go on, cameraman, there we go. Right, this has got to be his chance. John right in the slipstream, DRS activated now, but Dylan's got DRS as well. Dylan's saving some ERS. John isn't, and he's going to put it down the inside. No, he's going to have to wait. Lap 24 of 28. He's going to be lap 25 now, so the rest of lap 25, 26, 27 and 28. He's only got 4 more laps to put 3 seconds and overtake 2 cars, and he's got very on the inside there over the curve. That's going to be another warning. John on the edge here. Ice Dreams has left the session. Oh my god, that's a huge crash. That's a huge crash for optics. Jesus Christ. I caught that in the background as well. That looked absolutely huge. Jesus Christ, if that was in real life, he'd be dead. Oh my god. Anyway, moving on. The battle for P2 still enrages, as Optics isn't going to score any points. That brings the total of cars of finishing to 13. That's an unlucky number. We need someone else to retire. I vote Scissor. As Dylan goes very wide, and is this John's opportunity to have a look down the inside, or is he going to wait for the DRS straight? No, he's going to do it now. Dylan shoves him right to the inside apex. Oh, hello, Optics. Oh, boys, they're not going to go 3 wide, are they? They're not going to go 3 wide. Dylan defends the inside for some reason. Sondi's backed out of it, and Dylan leaves absolutely no room on the exit for Jonathan Cox. I can't blame John for leaving him a little bit to dry. Dylan's got 3 seconds worth of penalties, so that puts him to 6 seconds. He's definitely not finished on the podium. He might not even finish in the top 5 if he keeps all the way he's going. He's not even got any ERS left anymore. Extreme is pretty safe. pretty safe for second place right now. Further back, Wazza has span again on 20 lap old hards. Oh, and he's crashed in the pit. This man's dangerous. He's a menace to society. He needs to retire in the pit lane. Otherwise, we're finishing on 13 cars. It's just not acceptable, boys. We can't finish on 13. I mean, the battle for second place has kind of spaced itself out a little, so there's not really any more hype to this race. Wazza has retired in the pit lane, so we're finishing with 12 cars, boys. Not the unlucky 13. We're finishing with 12. And Alex is still last. Let's have a look. Sism losing the rear end. The mediums have gone off. The mediums have gone off 100%. Zondi in the slipstream of Dylan now overtaking Nabel. Dylan ahead of him. Nothing left in his ERS tank. Is Zondi going to wait for the main straight? He's going to wait for the main straight and the final lap. This is probably going to be a podium for Zondi. And let's not doubt the efforts of Extremist, who's going to be on the podium. And Scissor, who is 6 seconds ahead of anyone and has 40% ERS. Dylan has... Well, why has Dylan done that? Well, why has he done that? He was on for a podium. Why? I don't get why he's done that. I'm going to get an earful now from him. God damn it, Dylan. Oh wait, no. We need one more person to retire and Alex can score points. One more person to retire and Alex can score points. Final lap here as Jonathan Cox puts it down the inside of Extremis for second place, although it's not really for second place, and he's got a penalty incoming as well. Dylan, lad. Dylan, what happened?
My controller. Disconnect.
Oh, your controller died?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you just binned it in the wall for no reason.
No.
Oh, I'm going to finish up commentary and then I'll be with you in 1 second.
I'll do with you. I'll spectate Alex then.
What do you mean? Why are you spectating Alex? He's a minute behind anyone.
Oh. I'll spectate Sonny then.
Well, Zondi's going to get on the podium because of Jonathan's penalties. Extremis is going to get P2.
Yeah.
That's very impressive from Extremis, to be fair. He's had a good race.
Yeah, but it's definitely.
Well, on board with Scissor then,
race.
as he comes for round 7 at China. Comes around the final corner. I believe he started on pole, and he comes to finish on
0 penalties.
Dylan, lad. Zondi comes home second
Zondi
place.
on the podium.
Dylan, shut up.
Sorry.
Extremist and Zondi get second and third. John goes down to 4th. L. Hamilton gets 5th place. Very good result for him. Nellboy, the man who was rumoured to bottle it, it's got 6th place. Fair play. Sism 7th. Callum J. Tyler 8th after a few spins. VRL Smithy 9th place. Stinson, the man who very easily could have won this race about 3 times over, comes home 10th place. But we're going to go on board with Mr. Alex Hamilton as he comes round China for his final ever lap of MPH. And when he comes to the line, Dylan, we're going to give him a round of applause. We're going to give him we're going to give him a standing ovation. Look, he's weaving. He knows we're watching him. He knows we're watching him.
Can I get a better camera, please, Codemaster?
Alex, if you're about to do donuts, yes. we'll give him the standing ovation now. What a lad! He only won 1 race, and he got 3rd place the rest of the time. But what a lad! What a lad!
What a lad!
Absolute lad. Fair play. Watch, he's going to crash on the way to the line. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, round 7 of MPH is finished in classic Alex Ham style. Al Hamilton got driver today. Al Hamilton's an underrated driver. He goes under the radar a lot.
Yeah, he's really good.
What is that celebration? I think we should give Scissor a 10-second penalty for that celebration.
What was the celebration?
I don't know. Well, should we get Alex into the party? Or not?
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
alright.
this kid pitted and went for fastest lap right, and ended up 2 seconds away from it. Oh my god, what a lad. What an absolute lad.
Definitely what a lad.
Did you see Optics' crash?
Yeah, I want. If you're still streaming, sorry, update, but I lost my car.
Oh
I
wait, it
couldn't
was you
steer
that
anymore.
crashed him off.
Yeah, I was like, he was going side to me. I had light wing damage, and I was slipping in that corner, and Optic was right next to me, and I couldn't do anything.
I was spectating like a car in front of you with like the off-board camera, and like in the background of that camera I just see Optics like smash into the barrier, do like 360s everywhere. Alright, let me end the stream. What is next race? I don't know, boys. Yeah, join us next race. I don't know what it is. I'm very tired. Yeah, see you in a bit, boys.